Does my mic sound right? Check one. Does my mic sound right? Check two. What's going on, beloved? Wow. What's going on? I know it has been a minute. I said I have to go live today. Right here. Here and now. I promise to love faithfully. Faithfully. You're all I need. Here and now. Let's go, Most High. Hit the like button as y'all come on in. I promise to love faithfully and me. We're going to get started in a minute, but I want to I hate getting started and then people start coming in and they catch the beginning, you know? What's going on, Violet? What's new? What's you? How's your vibe for this 888 portal? Even though we've been in a portal, y'all. Right? We've been in the thick of it. We've been in the thick of it. Grateful to the Holy One of Creation. Grateful to the highest multi. Grateful for our ancestors, guardian angels, our I call them our goons, you know what I'm saying? All the forces that seek to have our highest interests in mind. We're grateful for our higher self, for our inner child that guides and directs us, you know, redirects us, right? We're in the middle of retrograde season. We're grateful for the redirection, the retrospection. We're grateful for all of that. We're grateful for the re-lessons, the relearning, the retraining. Yep. Even if we don't see the good in it or the benefit of it at the moment. So, you know, I'm going to come with another perspective on this 8-8 portal. A lot of people, of course, we know it's a chance, it's an opportunity, it's a type of energy, it's a type of wave to be able to catch on, to be able to change things in your life, to manifest abundance and things of that nature, you know. But it's also a chance to break things down, because in the supreme mathematics, the 8 is not only about building, it's about destroying. It represents the 8th house in astrology. It represents Scorpio, actually. So this energy does have a scorpionic tinge to it within the season of Leo. Fixed energy. That's like the fixed sister sign. Fixed fire. Okay. I already started pulling cards too. So, you know, and it already showed up. Right? It's fixed fire. How is fire fixed? How can fire be fixed, right? Because fire is very unpredictable. Hard to manage, hard to control at times. Okay? And that's why Leo represents strength. Oh, shit. Here we go. Channeling is coming forward. Like, because your shadow could come out unpredictably. You know, your passions and your desires and acting on such can happen unpredictably. Right? But how are you able to react or act in your higher self is being present. That's why the here and now came in. What's up, Carol? Hey, y'all. Yeah, see the families coming in. I see Violet. I see Carol. You know what I mean? Before I even go any further, I'm gonna give shouts out to those who have been long standing. Y'all know it's our anniversary, right? I started my channel August. I think the first video I uploaded was August 6th, 2016, I believe. So on this it's been 8 years. In the 8th month, in the 8th year, it has been 8 years that, we've been on our spiritual journey, and we've been learning and growing and sharing with each other. And I'm grateful for all the ones that I've come in contact with, no matter what the outcome, no matter whether they stayed or not, no matter, they went on to greener pastures and, started doing their thing. I'm grateful for everyone that I've come in contact with, because it's all a learning experience. It's been 8 years, since that's why I was like, I got to go live and talk to y'all. So I'm going to shout out everybody. And if I forget anybody, know that it's not nothing personal, right? Of course, number one, Straight Panther has been pivotal, okay? Has been a personal friend, as well. Have come through in the clutch for me. We got hard work 24/7. That's my brethren right there. Like, always supporting me. Has always supported me on my journey. We got Marjorie, you know what I mean? Hailing from foreign. Marjorie always been supporting. She's also just recently become a member. Nene from Cali, you know what I mean? She's been around for years upon years. And y'all tap in when y'all ready to tap in. And I'm grateful for the interaction. She's a fellow Taurus too, Precious gift. Like, just her name alone, it's so true. Like, she has always been held an endearing place in my heart. We wind up meeting physically, you know what I'm saying? The ones that we buck up, whether it was in New York, whether it was in Arizona, you know what I'm saying? The people that, this is what life is all about. It is being there for other people, loving and showing love to one another. And this is what's going to be crucial coming up in the next couple of years. The next few years is what we're going to have to keep in mind. Okay, is the true reason why we come here, the true reason why we take on these vessels, how we have these intertwining stories with each other. Okay, because in 2014, 2015, I never would have thought, that I would have had the courage to come up on here and share with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave because I'm shouting people out. Don't leave because I'm shouting people out that they've been here for how long? Purple Star Goddess. That's another one who pops in, pops out, who has always been here. You know what I mean? It means a whole lot, not only to me, but to each other. How y'all have also, link up with other like-minded souls. Yeah. How y'all link up together in the comment section. How we share information with each other. It's been a beautiful 8 years, And on this 8/8 portal is just like, as I'm grounding and getting a clarity, and I pull in these first cards that came out, it just shows like what we need in this next chapter, because it's a next chapter that's coming up, but we know that there's some destruction that needs to happen in order for there to be a regeneration. And like I said, the Scorpio energy is heavy. It's heavy here because there's been a clinging on, whether it's subconsciously, hey, whether it's subconsciously or not. I'm going to pull the next round of cards. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all what we got so far, but I want to pull a clarification really quick. Right now, everybody's talking about how, you know, how the April eclipse brought about the new shift. We're definitely in between a new energy. We're in a transitional stage right now. We're in the train station, going through a tunnel right now. And our spirit guides, our guardian angels, hey, beloved. See, that's what I'm saying. Look, it's like 5 people on. Why does it say it's one person? It just kills me how every time. Okay, hit the like button as y'all come on in. We're getting a lot of spiritual help at this time, and also I'm getting like earth angels are being placed in our life. Okay, soul family, people that do have our best interests at heart. But where the destruction is coming in is being able to leave behind those that don't have our best interests at heart, even if they feel that they do. Even if they feel that they do. Okay? Yeah. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Right timing. Right timing. Movement toward adventure. Okay, let's talk about what's in the underlying at the bottom of the 2 decks. We got the, that's why I was singing Luther. Here and now. Okay. We got here and now and spirit of the river. Okay. Movement toward adventure. Collectively. Also, you know, it's going to affect you personally, but collectively, we're going towards something new. This is, and it's being shown, I feel like, through, you know, the world stage with the politics and all of that. All of this is being shown. Like, there's going to be something new that's going to happen. Like, the old way of doing things, this is what you got to keep, you know, in the forefront of your mind. The old way of doing things doesn't work anymore. And it's been showing that it just doesn't work anymore. It's because, you know, we keep to go, you know, this is what happened in the past. Here and now, you got to make here and now, the choices that we make. You know, are we going to go towards adventure, or are we going to continue to uphold what happened in the past, or how we moved in the past, or how things manifested in our life in the past? When the door is opening right now, for you to see the gift in right now, right? For you to see the adventure in right now. Because again, the future hasn't transpired yet. The future has so many possibilities. There's so many variables. And then here comes the wanting to control. It's crazy because at the bottom, underneath this one, we have the yin energy. And you know, I don't do reversals, but we have the yang on the table. Okay. Hold on. Let me show y'all real quick. We have the yang energy on the table. So we know the yin represents the feminine energy and the yang is the masculine. Okay. So whether you are an embodiment of masculine or feminine energy. Your feminine energy, the receptivity, you know, how to magnetize. This is what's coming forward. Everyone is trying to work on manifestation by doing things, right? Doing all these rituals for the 8-8. I had to take a moment, and come out here and just breathe for a minute. Ground. There's the beauty in not doing anything. Right now, even if it's for 5 minutes, even if it's for 10 minutes, because we got 32 and we got the 3 2s up here. Okay, so somebody could be 32, born on March 2nd, February 3rd. There's something about the adventure in the now moment, taking the moment, getting away from the schedules and the routines, even if it's just for 5 minutes, just to collect yourself, just to receive and connect with Most High in that moment. Because we get it misconstrued too about how you connect with your higher self. It has to be, with affirmations. It has to be with, listening to readings. It has to be, listening to meditation music. Sometimes it's just being quiet, nothing, no stimulation at all. None. Hey, Ashley. And so this is why we are in between worlds right now, because the old way of, even with your spirituality, a manifestation, the old way, it needs to be tweaked. It needs to be tweaked. You need to gain a level of freedom, I feel like, in your movements too. Because we already know that there's drama. That's a given. Issues and things that we got to deal with. That's going to be a given. But when you rise above it, you see how minuscule it is, even within your life. The things that you were worrying about on a day-to-day basis. Because there's always a next. I'll never forget when someone told me that. There's always a next. There's always, the next book to read. There's always the next person to meet. A new friend. A new relationship. There's always going to be the new. You don't have to get stuck in the old. It doesn't mean to run either. It's just to see the whole package of it. Is it meant for you to run into something new, go somewhere new? Or is it meant for you to be able to see your situation on a whole, to be wholeness? That's the goal, is to be whole, not fragmented, not to have parts of yourself, thinking about the past relationship all the time. Because that means that you still have parts of yourself, right? No matter how much cord cutting you did, and how much you tried to break that soul tie. If you are constantly always thinking about the hurt and pain from a past relationship, that part of yourself is they still got that. They got that energy, period. And they're still getting it in the present moment. They still getting it in the present moment, may I tell you. Eyes of the eagle. The other day I was just seeing them soar. Right, just not even flapping their wings. They weren't even moving their wings. It's cool. You know what I mean? They know how to soar. They know how to catch the wind. Right? So we in this portal energy, you got to learn how to catch it. Catch the wave in order to be able to not exert so much energy. Because that's how the matrix gets you to exert, over exert energy. When you exert so much energy, whether it's mental, physical, financial, emotional, when you exert, you deplete yourself. You deplete yourself from being able to be whole in the present moment. That's how you manifest. That's how you bring things to existence. That's how you tap into your abundance, is in the present moment on a day-to-day basis. And this is why you're getting help, you're getting assistance that's coming in too. You're getting spiritual assistance that's coming in to assist you in gaining the confidence in your energy, confidence, you know, within you being you. Okay? This is soul family coming through. This is your family on the other side. This is your God. I'm telling you, tapping into all like real protective energy. And you may feel like your benevolent, guides and ancestors, they not built for that war, but I'm getting they are. Like they really built for that. Like don't you know what I mean? Don't see me as cute and cuddly and see me as uncle, you know what I mean? That always used to, take you to the park and all those things. See me as also as a warrior that's gonna stand up and slice and dice them, or also give you the truth as to, where you've been holding yourself back, where maybe you've not been looking or refusing to see, you know, refusing to see also the blessings of what they've been, because they know better than we may know. And we, especially the older we get, we feel we know, like, no, that doesn't work. This is not going to work. But everything is new right now, y'all. Like, real talk. I'm telling you the truth of that. We still have the past here, right? Because look, like the ancient energy, because this is what I'm getting with that, with the, the symbols and everything on the sword. It's like, like, and past life information, okay? The things that did happen and transpire in the past, your Akashic records and such, right? Is there for you to be able to remember, to relearn, not to hold on to. Because a lot of us, like, sometimes we refuse to remember certain things that we've done too. Yo, that's crazy. I'm telling you, this is like this is a balance. Like I said, like everybody's on some, tap into the abundance, but tap into the abundance of your shadow. Tap into that abundance of your personal truth. Tap into the abundance of you recalling past, being able to recall what happened in your past life as to why you have the lessons that you got to learn this life. Saturn energy. Saturn is in retrograde too. In Pisces, that shit is hidden, it's deep, but it's gonna come up though. It's coming up so that you could reap the new that's available to you, so you could wake up certain sleep and slumber, like like when you wake up, when you first wake up, you soar. So I did a reading. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is put that on Patreon. That one is gonna go on Patreon, about the reawakening, because there's been a reawakening that's happening in waves. Okay. It's a reawakening, a rebirth. Like this Leo season is preparing us for Scorpio. This August is preparing us. It's a preparation period. This 8 is really is truly a preparation for it. So even when we step into tomorrow, the 9th, you have to hold that intention, hold that focus, that mental focus and mental clarity that's gonna come forward on how to bring it. What is new? What do you really want for the new life? How do you get that crust out of your eye? To be able to stretch these new muscles too that I'm getting. Look, even he looked like he's stretching these new muscles. We got right between worlds, and then we got straddling worlds, right? Wandering between two realms. This is what I'm getting. And we already know. We already know the Matrix is gonna throw curveballs for you to not focus, for you not to be able to see the vibrancy. Look, the vibrancy that's coming into your life, for you to try to keep you looking back at the stalemate, the old. When you look, and then look how this is together though. Look how it's together with the new life. You see what I'm saying? It's like he's reaching up towards the new life. And then look, this is giving me partnership because this is a masculine, this is a feminine. Like I said, the yin and the yang is here too. Of course, first look within self. The feminine energy looks like it's waking up. Your intuition, your magnet, not doing shit. It's a difference between being lazy and being receptive, being observant. Okay? Being observant. And then also doing, okay? Doing what you need to do. Taking necessary actions. Whatever. Look, and then what did I say about soaring too? Look at his wings. Look at that wingspan. I'm also getting to, like, this is the level of this is a form of protection. Okay, I feel like you want to be able to protect your visions. Okay, to protect your head, protect your neck. Okay, getting certain talismans that's been coming out, right? But you don't have to go overboard, okay? Because the reason for the physical talisman is to activate the internal talisman within you, because it gives you a level of confidence. Okay. Speaking of masculine energy, look at that ball of fire right there. Yo. Number one. This is it. I'm telling you, it's so many new beginnings. It's like now, like embracing the new beginnings now. This is what you're going to begin to do. The new beginnings are here for you. I don't have nothing to hold up my phone, so that's why. You know what I'm saying? The new beginnings are here for you. For you to take it up in your hand. And also see the possibilities that come from. It's not just, okay, to look at, okay, a new life. Like, let's say you're moving somewhere new, working in a new environment or something like that. It's also seeing the possibilities that can stem from that. Seeing the possibilities of Because this could, all right, you could have a vision of how you want something new to look, a new relationship, a new life, okay? A new man, a new woman, okay? A new gift, all right? A new business, whatever it is, right? Whatever your passions and whatever your heart desires. But there's so many possibilities with all of these stars. There's so many possibilities in which that can come about for you physically. And sometimes we can be our own dream thief, refusing to accept an offer because it doesn't have the price point that you're looking for, or it's not in the location that you want to be in, okay? Or the person, you think that they don't have the qualities that you like, or settling for someone, because, they're there. Well, this must be it. This must be the blessing because this is the only offer available. No. That's how you steal your own dreams. That's how you become your own dream thief. Oh shit. We gonna have to talk about this. Fuck. Chabumba Claude Brass. This is the first time I'm realizing this. So it looks like that's a type of monkey, right? Monkeys don't have wings. Okay? This is now it's been coming up in a lot of readings where people have been talking about how, there's people that are trying to destiny swap, trying to take your energy, read your Akashic, whatever tactics they use, okay, whatever word they use. The only way they're able to do that is if you're not answering the call yourself. That's the only way they can attempt to take your energy, try to take your timeline from you, is when you're not answering your own personal call, when you are not in the proper vibration of who you are. That's the only way, really and truly. You are your own. Again, it's putting the responsibility on self. When you see that's how you left someone open. They could do all the scrying they want. They could do all the birth chart reading they want. But if you notice, like, the leaves are because it's fake. It's like it's glued on, tied on. Like, he has to tie that on. Okay? It's like a mask almost. Okay? But that can only happen temporarily. That's why they always have to continuously attempt to do this and do rituals and to do this and to do that. You know what I'm saying? To try to, take your energy, whatever it is, to try to be you, to try to copy you. And then look at the eyes, like they watch intently, like, what are they doing? What are they doing next? What are they doing? What's new? I can't see it. They're not posting their personal business anymore. They're not telling me their personal business anymore. So what? How can I need to, because I'm losing the energy. I'm losing it. They got too many possibilities. There's too many possibilities of what they could be doing right now. So what you need to do is basically do an internal cleaning. I mean, holistic cleaning. That's the key right there. We got a lot of threes, okay? So key numbers, 3. We got 3, 34, 39. We got 1, 37, okay? 52, which equals 7, 13. Okay, 21 equals 3. We got a lot of threes here. 36, 23. Okay, 32. We got a lot. Is you cleaning things up. Look, and then look at the star right here. Look at the different possibilities. I'm telling you. And, you know how you find stuff when you clean up, right? and you like, oh my God, I thought this was gone. I thought this was, you know what I'm saying? Um, Definitely check that out. That's on Patreon too. Something that you thought was dead is being revised or revived. Okay, and the next card, um, you know, confirms that. I'm getting like a gift that you thought. I'm telling you. And this is paired up. Look at the color schemes I'm matching. It's crazy. This is paired up with Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. You have to prepare. This August is a crucial preparation period. Luck. Luck is the reward for the hard work, right? The cleaning up, the changes you made, the destruction, the throwing out, you know what I'm saying? The things that you sacrifice. Okay? Right? All of that that's done behind the scenes. This is the perfect timing. Even if you feel like you got a late start, even if you feel like there's a lot that you have to work on, that you have to do, even if you feel like there's always something trying to keep you stuck, even if you feel like there's too much adversity, there's too much principality, energy, watching, stalking, always trying to put a monkey wrench in things. And then shit, that's what will compound too if you always thinking about, well, what's the principality going to do next? You already have your weapon. So, okay, so this is what I'm getting to. How to get a leg up. What are your spiritual weapons that you have? Maybe you have not been accessing all of your spiritual weapons, all of your spiritual arsenal that has been at play, that you have, because there may be some that have weakened over time. There may have been some that you have to find what's personal to you. Everybody wears the evil eye nowadays, or personalize it. Okay. If you make your own protection bracelet, amulet, okay. What spiritual tools do you have available to you? And I'm getting the more ancient, right? I think Panic used to tell us that the more esoteric it is, the more hidden it is, the more powerful it is, because you don't have as many people drawing on that energy to like if you're using something for protection and everybody now is up on the evil eye, like how much protection is it really, before it becomes more of an op than protection, than an evil eye. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find more ancient, and that denotes research. It's the perfect timing right now. This is it right here. This is the portal energy. Right now. Don't put it off. Certain things don't put off. If you notice too, in order for you to tap into the spiritual, most of the time is when you when you got to sit down and read something, or sit down and just being one with your thoughts. Course correcting those negative thoughts. We got regeneration here. Okay. When you commence that cleanup and that destruction, here's the rebuilding. Rebuilding, I'm feeling like that lost, I'm getting like that lost feeling. Because it's going to come about. This is going to be a part of this ascension period, this in-between worlds. Needing that direction. But there's going to be a rejuvenation. Oh, there's a rejuvenation of the earth as well, y'all. Because we know the earth is changing. Look at these wings. What's up with y'all? Mercury's in retrograde. Represents communication. Yeah. There's a light being shown. I'm telling you, after the destruction, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt to let certain things go. Okay? Yeah, because I'm letting go of this channel, y'all. It's been decided. That's why I had to come live. I've been holding on, and I'm like, but there's so much other new things, but it's just a new way of me being able to connect with my gifts, and I have to be obedient. That's why you got to look at it as an adventure. Whatever Most High is telling you to break down. I know I'm still, I'm gonna post, like, but I'm just gonna do it on the back end. You know, I'm gonna keep the Patreon up. Try not to cry. I'm gonna keep the Patreon up. I'm gonna keep the membership up. But that's what Most High is telling me I need to sacrifice, because it was for a time. It was for a time, and I didn't want to let it go. I didn't want to let it go. But Most High is like, it's so many different, it's so many. Look, from the explosion, look. It's so many things, and you just been avoiding it. You just trying to hold on. You don't even post like that. The wolves. They all they do is use this to watch. They use your platform to watch you, just to watch and see what you doing and how to do spell work against you. And like I said, I love all of my people who have stuck around for 8 years. But you need to know when it's time to grow. Yep. You need to know when it's time to grow and then when it's time to move on. I love y'all too. Yeah. And then part of me was like, no, I'm letting them win if I give up. And it's not a giving up. It's a transition. It's a change. That's all. That's it. Because the new way that I step into my roles, that's why I say y'all got to see it on Patreon. About the reawakening. I'm gonna post that one today. About the rebirth, because there's a change in how we are going to be interacting with spirituality. Period. Needing to go into that new direction. And Most High is pointing you into. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was like 8 years. That's a long time. That's a long time. Yeah. And like I said, my day ones, like if it's meant to be, y'all will find me. You know what I mean? Y'all will find me doing something different. Y'all gonna find me. But it's like, um, yeah, it was just like overrun by a lot of negative energy. Every time I turned around, it was like, every time I did a reading, there was like, negative energy coming. And I was like, what is this about? But I'm realizing that it's not just on the internet. Like it's your daily interactions with people, the people that you come into contact with every day. Like I had a good conversation with this guy, and I was like, when you greet people, you say, hey, good morning, how are you, good day, or grand rising, or whatever you choose to, whatever salutation you choose to use. And it breaks you out of the being in your head, because you could be in the supermarket, thinking about problems, thinking about bills, thinking about how you're going to pay for this food. And when someone smiles at you and greets you, it breaks you out of your those incessant thoughts, and then it makes you smile, and then it'll make you, you know that's that heart to heart connection, with a stranger. Those are the moments in life that help to shake up, for to get us out of any type of negative thinking. And I was like, we need that. That's what is called being a human. You know what I mean? But then also sharing that love with other humans. And I remember, I was living in a certain place, and I would, smile at someone, hey, good morning, and I wouldn't get that same reception back. And I was like, what is that about? What is that about? Like, that's crazy. Like we've become so cold because life has beaten us down so much. You never know how you could shake someone up. And then I was talking to someone else, this young lady. At first, I was minding my business, and she could see, I guess, that I was in my head, and she was like, "Hey, come back. Where are you? Come on back now. Hey, girl." And that's what I'm talking about. That's the here and now. That's the staying present. She was like, and I was like, "Girl, you right." Like we was listening to Money Long, right? And I was like, yeah, stop thinking about, the past. I'll tell you, I was so grateful for her to bring me back. That's that human interaction. That's that human interaction that's needed. There's going to be new communities, I'm telling you. Most High's going to be bringing you to different places. Different, even if you're in the same location, it's going to be different experiences with different people. Having that confidence in what you bring to the table in an interaction, even if it's just your presence, even if it's just your attention, even if it's just your, wishing someone well. Because the day-to-day grind, the day-to-day hustling for money, the day-to-day, worrying, all of that is just a aspect of the physicality that wants to, it's just a distraction. It's a distraction. What helps is getting organized, right? To clean it up, the organization, putting things in order. within your life. What needs that? Okay, yeah, you need to make money. Okay, I go to work this day. This is your schedule. You know, of course, the mundane things, laundry got to be done. This got to be, yeah, do that. But then also schedule in time within the day for you, for you, whether even if it's 5 minutes. Well, you got to go for your morning walk. You got to, even that becomes, even your so-called self-care can get neurotic. Once it gets that way, then it's not of benefit to you either. If you skip a day, you know what I mean? You skip a day. Let's read something. I think the most, wow, I mean, all of these are so relevant. You know, the new life, the regeneration, the in-between worlds, all of them are so relevant. But I'm going to start off with the regeneration. Let's do that one. Like, I'm going to miss, you know, like, where's the book? I'm going to miss that. You know, like, rebirth. You see what I'm saying? Second chances, new opportunities. Second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead. It's crazy. I'm smelling water right now. I'm smelling like chlorine, the beach. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful growing in its place. This rebirth is reassured. Step into your new life. I am so done. I don't understand how people could think that this is evil. Oh, it's the demons doing that. Oh, yeah. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. This world is based on connections and relationships, right? No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss, and in this moment, you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Do you hear that? That's that yin energy we were talking about. Being receptive to life, being irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. What happens when it appears you failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arrives from difficulty is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start, a more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success. New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from the God. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying about these stars. Like, it's like you're thinking it's supposed to be one way, but it's like there's so much potentiality. Now is one of those times when out of seeming loss and failure comes remarkable abundance. Do not dwell on the past because you really are experiencing a rebirth. Oh my God. Endings come in many forms. And now is the time to stop holding on to what must die. That's the problem. That's why I say the Scorpio energy is so deep because we know Scorpio energy likes to cling on. This is the fixed energy. It's the fixed fire leading into the fixed water. You can't hold on to the past because there's something better that can take its place. Nature's cycles include disease, decay, death, and regeneration. Let whatever isn't working in your life die. Don't be afraid to face the facts. There is no need to struggle or grieve. Whatever your query, let it go. You're about to be reborn. Why hold on to the drab, the dark, right? Because after a while, it's not comfortable anymore. Like, you know, we hold on to predictability. What we feel is predictable, what we feel like we can control. But then after a while, we realize it's actually uncomfortable, especially when it's not working anymore. When doors are closing. It's like a failed relationship. When the happy moments are becoming sparse, when there's not enough happy moments anymore. And it's more arguing, right? And then you're staying in the relationship because that's someone that you're used to. But then, you know, there's a possibility of being with someone new once you end that chapter. Eventually down the way, you could get into a relationship with someone new. No matter how many times your heart has been broken, there's a regeneration too of the heart. Oh man, I don't know if you could see it. Where is it? With this here, it looks like a heart almost. There's a regeneration of the heart that's happening. And that's why they wanted to keep your heart heavy, keep you bogged down with trauma. So that way you can't access that new light, that new life, that regeneration of the heart. Y'all, I could go on and on. Y'all already know to the break of dawn. Yo, so I'm going to give y'all a song channeling that came forward. It was ODB. I can't remember if I think he was a Gemini. Can somebody tell me, was ODB a Gemini or was he a Leo? But, yeah, 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 yeah. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah. Give me the mic so I could take it away. Off on a natural charge, bon voyage. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, just that alone. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Shinnecock cuz. You know what I'm saying? But he was way before his time. It's like, y'all. Like, he calling you. Y'all. Like, come in, y'all. Shimmy, shimmy. What's a shimmy? That's like a shake-up. It's a movement. So with the shake-up and the movement, give me the mic, right? So I could take it away. Give me the mic. It's like being able to communicate who you are, and then also be able to change it up off on a natural charge. Y'all, I'm telling you, don't be drinking. And you ain't okay, so this is too the teachable moment for the collective, being an example. Like this young lady was like, "Oh, do you drink? Oh, I got this, I got that. Do you smoke?" I'm like, "No, not anymore. I used to, but not anymore." And I wasn't like preachy or nothing. I was like, "Nah, I used to." You know what I'm saying? But for me right now, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Um, and standing firm in that. And then they look like, "Damn, ooh, she firm with it. Like she don't need to drink." And she still got vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like you still could be the life of the party. You don't need to drink and smoke to be the life of the party. There's a time and a place for all that. Right now, like right timing, like right now, is to be clear. Get off on a natural charge. The sun, I'm getting straight up. The sun. Get that natural charge off of the celestial illuminaries, off of nature. Okay? Because of course, 2024, we've been getting farther and further away from nature, but a lot of us are attempting to go back. Look at that. I'm telling you, off on a natural charge. Get them natural charges in. Touch some plants, the electricity. Eat plants. Somebody showed me, they put like, to see electricity. Remember, our body's electric. They put like to test the electricity of fruits. And there was electricity in it. And then they put it in some dead flesh. There was no electricity in it. So it's not giving your body what it needs. Your body is electric. You are an electromagnetic being. So you don't want to attract death. You want to attract life right now. Ain't nobody saying you can't get your wings on. But right now is not the time for that. Okay, especially if you are in the the northern western hemisphere, basically. Well, basically the northern hemisphere. We're in summertime. You're supposed to be eating a plethora of fruits and vegetables and shit. Like, what are you talking about? To rejuvenate the body. That's another thing. It's like you got to know the timing. Eating fruits that are in season right now. It's crazy because I'm purging. Like I'm purging right now as I'm chanting. It's crazy. I'm purging like I'm not even like crying. It's just I'm purging. It's a purging that's happening right now. This season is preparation for 2025. You want to talk about Project 2025? The true Project 2025 is you shedding the dead skin, whether you have the Chinese astrology of a snake or not. The numerology, we're going to be going into a 9-year Gregorian, Abyssinian, you could say Wheel of Fortune, or the Magician. Ooh, it's right here. The keywords is right here. Ooh. And the Abyssinian calendar starts next month. So they're going to be in a one energy next month. One or 10. You could think of 10 too. You can't leave it out. Why would you want to skip the Wheel of Fortune? The spiral of life. Why would you want to skip that? just because it has a zero at the end. That's the potentiality. That's the portal energy. Yo, this is deep. This is deep. So a lot of us have already been in hermit energy, will be going into hermit energy, right? And that could take on many forms. You're still going to remember, I've said before, with the hermit energy, you don't just lock off yourself completely. What happened, like even the sages, in the villages, them, yeah, they may live set apart, but they always still come into town. They still gotta, conduct business. People still come and see them, right, for their services and things of that nature. Or they come into market, they still have to come into town. They're still a part of the village. They just, be unto themselves when they ready. And they come out, show them face and go, you know what I mean? And they go back in their own sanctuary. So this is you also, like, preparing your own sanctuary. This is to clean it up. You see what I'm saying? Getting rid of things that don't hold any spiritual weight for you. Like, I let go of a lot. I call them trinkets now. I look at it like, yeah, I had a whole heap of all of that. Statues and Ray Tay Tay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all good and dandy. But then after a while, you know what I'm saying? It's the simple, it's the simplicity of it all. Sometimes you overwhelm yourself with all of these spiritual things and spiritual symbols, and sometimes, and then that's why you gotta empty your cup. That's why, damn, the yin is upside down. It's the emptying of the cup that needs to happen. It's the destruction. You gotta empty out your cup. All right, y'all. I could go on and on. I really love and adore you so much. So much. But Most High wants me to put some focus in another aspect of self, in another way, and in another capacity. And that's and I'm finally embracing that. Like, okay, I'm gonna do all right, I'm gonna do it in order for me to heal myself, and word, because that was crazy. I just was purging like that. Purging, purging. I had to let it go. Let that go. Like, thank you, Most High, for guiding and protecting us. You know, bless the wonderful hearts that have come here to share, come here and love, and also be a support, and also to live out their own purpose. Wow, that's crazy. I'm telling you, yeah, it's time to pop all the negative energy, stuff that we've been holding on to, letting all that go, letting all that go, how it's supposed to look. You know what I'm saying? Letting that energy disperse, dusting that off, dusting yourself off, and start all over. Peter Tosh, start all over. Say it again, I'm starting over. Dust myself up. Yes. Pick myself up. Start all. Yes. Oh, I'm about to play that right now. Stand up, starting over. See that? I was going off on a powerful prayer, and that shit just cut off. You see that? Wow, that was a powerful prayer that I was just going in. I was going in. You see me? Yeah, look at this low vibrational shit. Y'all just be high vibrational. Like a TikTok thing just came up and said cheating just got more fun. Like, you know, the toxicity is just running rampant. So that's why we have to be the ones to expel the toxicity within ourselves, because it's like gangrene. It just spreads. It spreads. It's ridiculous. I don't even know what that, and then it's like random stuff. And then I noticed too, I was getting notifications like from, and it was just saying, oh, we regretfully, such passed away, and then the person didn't even pass away. Y'all just be mindful. Again, it's the distractions. Let go of, I was saying, to be able to let go of the burdens of what is decaying in our life. That's what we are bringing in, and we are affirming in, to let go of those things, those actions, thought patterns, even those old desires, the lustful inclinations, letting all of that go, letting go of the negative thought patterns, the doubts, the fears, letting go of all of that, to be able to embrace. Now look at the juxtaposition, to embrace the 10 of Pentacles, right? And the 10 of Cups. Our heart's desires of everything being cool. Remember, in the Rider-Waite, the 10 of Cups, the depiction is of a family that, they don't have much on the physical so-called end, but they have everything in the spiritual. They have everything. That they have soul family. They have that love, right? What did it say? Being irresistible to love in every form. That love has to find you. What you love to do, like, yo. So this is you finding out that something that you thought was a hobby, something that you may have loved, this is it really truly coming and knocking at your door. Like, hello, this is the new opportunity. Hello, this is the new door. Hello, this is the new friendship. Hello, this is the new relationship. Like, are you going to leave it because of you got backstabbed in the past? Or because you tried your hand at it before and it wasn't successful? Or maybe the way you were interacting with it wasn't successful? And then here comes the abundance of it. That's what the 10 of Pentacles represent. It's the abundance of it. The abundance of the joy and the happiness, irrespective of how much finances you got in your pocket. This is connecting with soul family. And then, yes, some members of your family of origin that have always had your back, whether they're living or in the spiritual realm. If you don't even know who your family of origin is, and you like, damn, that has always been lacking in my life, that blood family, I don't even know who they are, but you have an abundance of adopted family, of soul family members that check for you. Be grateful for that. And again, y'all, I could ramble on and on. Y'all already know. So grateful for this experience. So grateful for these 8 years. Friends